Right, this is just a quickie about this hm6000 controller, right? That thing, you see, is going up itself because I tapped the plus button a few times. But it's just going up and up and up. I didn't tap it that many times. I keep getting at the top of here, I can't demonstrate it just now for reasons I'll explain in a minute, a short circuit message. Now, I got that when I was trying to run the Scotsman and the Mallard at the same time because they're quite old, they drew quite a lot of amps, blah blah. I even fitted the resistor, as mentioned previous video, into the Scotsman. Scotsman is now downstairs being unfitted for that resistor because I've decided that this is annoying me, this thing. Let's see, if I try to drag that one, for example, it just doesn't play ball now and then, and it's bugging me. Also, I was running the Mallard on one loop and the Bachmann Class 46 on another loop. Every time the Mallard went over there somewhere, short circuit. Okay, distinct possibility that dodgy point over there, maybe a bit of crap on the track that because of when I've been cutting bits of metal or whatever, like that point thing over there, remember? No. Turn off the Bachmann, Mallard round and round fine. So, overall short circuit, or more likely, it wasn't a short circuit, it was this thing just didn't like chucking out too many amps. This thing. It wasn't a short circuit. So what I've done very quickly is that's where that was fed into. I've rewired it into the old HM Duet, and lo and behold, everything's hunky-dory with that. I'm not going to take a tantrum, chuck that thing out or anything, because it is still useful for when you've got a wee derailing issue like I had over here. It's really, it's good for as a remote control sort of thing. So you can come over, bring it with you, and just run a train backwards and forwards slowly until you see what the problem is, rather than me crawl about on my hands and knees between there and here, or over there, or whatever. So, I just had to get that off my chest. Shaky video again because my stand thing completely snapped. But we're not going to worry about that because that was only a few quid and it served me quite well. I've ordered another one. And that I just had to get off my chest before I went to bed because I've got work really early tomorrow. I don't want to go to work at all ever again. But somebody's got to pay for this choo-choos and your entertainment. So, yeah. Moral of the story. Do we have a moral? Moral is... I don't know. Yeah. We hm6000. It's good, but I just don't think it's that good for... This is quite big. So, why that was shorting when the Mallard went over there, I can only theorise that I've got a power input over there. So as it got round there, it was sucking more juice. I don't know. I don't really care. I seem to have solved the problem with, just rewiring that thing back in. So, there we go. Thanks for listening to my little rant there, and good night. Oh, yeah, quick add-on. There's the Scotsman, ready to get... I removed that resistor already, ready to get it rewired. And what was I going to say? Yeah, I have ordered two double pole on switches so I can go upstairs and wire the hm6000 back into the power source, but so I can isolate it, because I'm not sure what would happen if I accidentally got power backwards from the Duet, etc, etc. So there we go. More wiring. I'm getting bored with wiring because then I'll have to figure out not just the wiring but the how to actually mount the switches. But it should all look very neat when it's done, so I can go, oh, don't want to use you, off. Or, oh, I do want to use you, off. Right, this time, good night.